This is the only UV machine on the market that has a pulsed xenon bulb. It's one single bulb that you'll see will actually raise up, and you'll see the one bulb. And it's actually going to emit a very intense, bright ultraviolet C light over a very broad spectrum and bathe the room in light. So we know that from traditional housekeeping measures, it's impossible to clean every square inch of this hospital. I mean, it's EVS and Steve have a thankless job, and it's just physically impossible to get every square inch. And we know that hospital-acquired infections kind of lurk in those nooks and crannies. And so we're not changing anything with the way that we're currently cleaning the hospital. They're going to continue cleaning it exactly how they have before. They're now going to run the robot at the very end as one last bit of an assurance that they're getting all the nooks and crannies and stopping the spread of those hospital-acquired infections to the next patient that enters the room. Western Reserve is actually the 17th hospital in Ohio to deploy a Xanax robot. So they're very excited about using it for about the last 3 weeks or so, 4 weeks?
We're actually going on almost 6 weeks now.
6 weeks now. So the robot costs a little bit over $100,000. The cost of hospital-acquired infections, though, is very expensive and obviously very deadly. They estimate that a C. diff infection can cost a hospital around $11,000, and some of the surgical site infections can be much higher than that. So basically, avoiding a few infections, the robot pays for itself in a very short amount of time.
No, we won't turn it on. It'll stop. I've got the cone here.
So that's the bulb there that you can see in the middle, and that's xenon gas bulb. And it will actually pulse at 67 times a second. We're actually not going to turn it on now, obviously. So that one bulb is about 200 times more intense than sunlight, and that intense light is what's bathing the room, and it's going to deactivate the cells from replicating their RNA and their DNA. So because of a room this size, we would run it typically in multiple positions throughout the room. The light is only going to deactivate the cells that it can see, so germs on the other side of the bed necessarily wouldn't get deactivated, and that's why we run it in multiple positions. In a patient room, we run it 5 minutes in the bathroom, and then 5 minutes on each side of the bed, because there's germs in high-touch areas. We know that hospital-acquired infections are predominantly spread from high-touch areas in patient rooms, like the bed rails, the nurse call button, the telephone, the remote control, those types of things. So we're really focusing the light down. You can see that the dome is lowering itself a little bit. It's because it's getting different shadowed areas of the room.
Makes it look more like a USA weapon from science fiction movies.
Well,
A little extra sterile in the sterile.
just those extra steps that, the high touch areas.